Hey everybody, it's PartyElite. Welcome back to Marvel's Midnight Suns playthrough, where we're diving right on into the action with the first actual story mission of the game, where we'll be able to showcase Blade and his prowess as well as our own main character's fighting capabilities. Just want to mention really quickly, folks, if you've been enjoying the series thus far and if you would like to see it continue on the channel, please don't hesitate to let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. It just really helps me know exactly what people are enjoying and what I should keep doing on the channel. So, with that said, and with no more time to waste, let's dive on into the action with this first story mission.
About time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly, yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... well, I'll just let her show you.
Alright, that was pretty sick. I gotta say, when the New Mutants movie came out back in 2020, I was severely disappointed in it. It was basically thrown out there with the acquisition that was happening at the time, and I was really bummed out because, like, magic especially was done super dirty by that movie. So I'm excited to see her potential in Midnight Suns and just to see how she actually turns out. But enough dallying, let's go ahead and dive on in. Through the portal we go.
You are standing in limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of...
Dark energy. That feeling you're being watched. General hellhole vibe.
Yes.
All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet, and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through the wards protecting your sanctum, Doctor, so we've chosen a safe exit a few blocks over instead.
Couldn't be worse than the last time.
It was just a simple miscommunication.
Ocean Avenue. I said Ocean Avenue, Magic.
Alright, banter aside, to Manhattan we go, diving on through the portal once more.
Hey, I'm walking here. All I ate today was a bagel.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
to New York.
I love how that was just like everything New York all rolled up into one. We got like the taxi reference, we got talk about bagels, pizza slices, food being made of rats, we got people talking down to tourists, and now we've got violence on the streets. It's, yeah, welcome to New York, I suppose. Folks, let's dive on in.
Good news, but I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance between you and the Sanctum.
Looks can be deceiving, I'm afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption of the wards of protection.
Indeed. As I was saying, let's dive on into a rather interesting situation over here. We have 2 minions and then 3 elites. Oh my goodness, these elites have a lot more than the 10 HP we were seeing earlier. So the 2 over here are Hydra elite with 20 HP apiece, 1 range, 1 melee. And then over here we have this Robocop looking dude who's got 40 HP, a Hydra officer. All right, fair enough. A little concerned about that guy, but what do we have on hand here? Quick Strike over here is a quick attack. Strike allows us to chain 2 hits, causing 5 damage apiece. Then we have the Axe of Angarumus, which we're already familiar with. Make 'em Bleed is a skill from Blade, drawing 1 Blade card. The next 2 Blade damage cards will apply Bleed. Oh, that's nice, because we do have both Strike and Quick Strike over here. Okay, fair enough, though I was thinking of using Strike and chaining both of those hits on these minions to just quickly eliminate them, and then we could use Quick Strike. Rather, I would like to use Quick Strike on one of the minions, because if you use quick attacks on something that you actually KO, you get a card play back. So rather than being limited to 3, we technically end up having access to a 4th card play. So, all right, here's what we'll do then. Here's what we'll do. Give hero cards in your hand plus 5 damage until played or discarded is the Blessing of Vishanti. Oh, that's actually huge. Plus 5 damage. Oh, okay. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and go with the Blessing of the Vishanti first from Dr. Strange back over here. Let's, confirm that. That'll make these a lot stronger, and that should actually allow us to eliminate some of these elites as well, because the Axe over here, for example, using 2 heroism will actually cause 20 damage. Ooh, I see. Otherwise, Strike over here will now cause 10 damage. I could focus on one person. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and, first of all, we're gonna use a Quick Strike. And I suppose kind of waste the extra damage on it, I suppose. But we're going to use that on one of these minions. That will allow me to then still use 2 cards, which we'll do Strike and the Axe with, which allow us to eliminate these 2 guys. Right, so let's go ahead and focus on who do we hit? Let's hit Buddy over here with that Quick Strike.
About time.
Down you go. Beautiful stuff.
Interesting tactic.
And there's our card play being refunded as well. So let's go ahead and actually consider some of these moves we can make as well. Again, using the environment costs some heroism, but I don't think, outside the Axe of Angarumus, we're not going to use any other heroism this turn. So I could actually get Blade to shift up, or maybe even just launch this thing down that way. If we move him down and actually try to push this thing down that way, we could hurt these guys and eliminate this minion as well, right? Should be able to do that pretty freely. Can I? Can I not? Oh, sorry. This is just a vault. My apologies. So I can vault over this and hit somebody, and I suppose we should be able to eliminate the Hydra Commando over here, the minion. What a name for a minion, a Commando. I guess a Commando is just a little... Anyway, we can hit him, get rid of him, and then still use our cards to eliminate both of these guys, I suppose. And then it'll just be Robocop over here that we'll have to deal with. All right, fair enough. Let's go ahead and get the job done here.
Let's do it.
Yo! That was legit. I love it. I love it. We can actually use this as well. No, this will actually cost us a point of heroism as well, so I don't know if I want to do that. Though actually, I do, because I can then use Strike to regain the 1 heroism I need to use the Axe of Angarumus. So let's go ahead and, sure, toss this stack of newspapers onto Robocop, causing, it looks like 10 damage. Are you for real? That's a heavy stack of newspapers. Sure, let's go for it.
Watch close.
Nice. Alright, nice and easy. Now again, you can see not enough heroism for the axe there, but we're going to go ahead with the strike, and we're going to chain both hits on one of these guys. Let's go ahead and stack them on Buddy over here. One, and I'm going to say, yeah, both on the same guy. Let's eliminate them and allow the enemy to cause less damage next turn, right? So in we go.
Playtime's over.
Yo, I love that when you double stack strike on the same enemy, rather than hitting them twice, it just does a more powerful singular hit. I think that works out quite nicely, actually. But that's that guy taken care of. Let's go ahead and get the Axe of Angarumus. I should stop trying to pronounce that. Let's try and get that down onto Buddy over here and finish him off as well.
It's for the best, trust me.
Alright, pretty good stuff, pretty good stuff. We don't have any heroism, so we're not able to use environmental attacks anymore, unfortunately. But if we can, next turn, maybe knock this guy into one of these, power boxes or transformers, maybe it'll give us a bit of an advantage, but for the time being, we can't really do anything right now, apart from move around. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and move Doctor Strange over to here. The reason why I'm doing that is because then next turn, we might be able to... get a proper, hit off with this trash can or whatever this is, and at the same time, in case Robocop over here has something that relies on a straight line, I just want to avoid giving that advantage to the enemy, obviously. So let's go ahead and step on over to here-ish. We'll see what where this guy ends up. Right? Let's pop on over there. Might as well move now. It's like a little hop that should barely cost a move. But once a hero uses move, they can continue to reuse move to reposition themselves until any hero uses an ability. Okay, good stuff. So we can actually keep adjusting if need be with, I assume, just that same hero. Yes, okay. So no one else can use that move, and if somebody else uses an ability, it does die out or, consume the move in its entirety. But this is all we need for the time being. Let's go ahead and end the turn, see what Buddy here does.
Living up to their reputation. Taking the shot.
Strike.
Alright, not too bad. Some reinforcements incoming as well. Not too concerned. Bunch of new cards coming through.
We detected in your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Gamma or not, I feel the hand of my mother at work here.
Alright. The Hunter speaks. Is it time for him to strike as well? He's got his slash available, which does have a knockback effect and causes 5 damage. If I do pop that onto him here, we might knock him into this minion and finish him off as well. So we could try that. We could get the Blessing of the Vishanti again to increase damage once more. And there's Make 'em Bleed as well that we could pop on Blade, right? Though he doesn't have any attacks stacked up right now. Whip over here, meanwhile, needs a single heroism, which we'll get through Blessing of the Vishanti. And sure, let's get the extra damage output from Slash as well, and I might just consider discarding one of these cards to gain access to something else. The Axe of Angarumus. Can we actually get access to? This will give us 2. This will give us 1. Yeah, we can get the Axe again. Okay, sure. So Blessing of the Vishanti comes in first. Let's go ahead and confirm that, please. Excellent stuff. And then we're going to go ahead with the slash, yeah. Because now the whip will actually cause damage as well, but not as much as the axe, obviously. So let's just use the slash for the time being. And I should be able to, I think, bring this guy's health right down to 20, which will allow us to eliminate him using the axe. And I should also be able to knock him into, yes, the minion back over here to finish him off too. In we go. Get the job done.
For the servants of Lilith.
Not too shabby, not too shabby, all right.
I hope you are prepared.
And with that done, do we pop the axe on him? I think so. There's no reason not to. We have 1 card play left. Let's go ahead and do this. And eliminate, Robocop over here. Done. Beautiful.
You carry the responsibility of Sorcerer Supreme with great ease, Doctor.
Indeed. All right, with that done, do I want to discard any of these cards? Am I fine as we are? Do I want to move around? This poor minion is just left all on his lonesome. Sure, let's leave it be. A little concerned because Doctor Strange over here is the one with the lowest HP. Again, damage from earlier kind of sticks around, so he is previously hurt. So I just got to keep an eye on that as we move throughout this mission too. Nonetheless, let's end the turn there, and I assume more reinforcements are coming too. Here comes some gunfire first. Did more damage than I would have liked. No reinforcements. Oh,
calling out to me.
Okay.
I feel her struggle. Need to concentrate and... And I won't be doing that again.
Fair enough. I'm wondering if I should pop Agamotto's gaze over here, or if I get rid of something. No, you know what? Sure, Agamotto's gaze, just for the sake of using something and gaining the heroism we need for our other attacks we actually have available. This should also bring some attacks in to our hand, right? There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. What do I? Is there a preference? Let's just go with the whip over here because it'll be cool. If I can get him into the transformer there, obviously. If I hit you, yeah, let's try it out. I just want to see what it looks like. Let's go. Pretty good. Looks pretty good. Pleased with that.
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lilith.
You were saying?
The lifeblood of the Mother pumps through our veins. The Mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
Association is not going to like this.
No.
I'll handle it.
Or not.
We do not fear your magic, little wizard. We have answered the Mother's call. We are Venom to all who oppose her. And you are lost.
Here we go. Fallen Venom. Gotta defeat him to complete the mission. Fallen Venom's symbiote binds can be broken by attacking them with hero abilities. Symbiote. I've always like flipped back and forth between how to pronounce that, but nonetheless, you know what I'm getting at. Again, one of my favorite like anti-hero characters. Spider-Man was one of my big ones growing up. I always loved Spider-Man, and I always loved these two like teaming up and then not teaming up, and I'm so excited. This game makes me so happy. Hidden intentions. What do we have here? Powerful enemies like Fallen Venom do not forecast which hero they intend to attack and may attack multiple times on their turn. Watch out. I mean, this is a major, like, you know, boss, mini-boss kind of a battle, so it makes sense for them to have a few advantages over the minions and even the so-called elite enemy troops, right?
Certainly escalated quickly. Do I even want to know what that beast is?
It calls itself Venom. Until now, a pale imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
We will feed your ugly tongue to the spider wizard, marinate it in his stomach juices, and eat it with his spleen.
Alright, that was kind of messed up and kind of dark. But before we get too deep into this, I think I should pop this heal. Restore 30 health on Doctor Strange over here. That'll be a little bit of waste, just a touch of wastage. I'm just a little worried that Venom's going to focus him down and finish him off nice and early. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll leave that for later because we do have Quick Slash over here, which is a quick attack, so we get a card play back. We can use that against one of the minions back there to eliminate them, and then we also have the Strike attack over here that can help us eliminate one of the other minions maybe and get some damage done to Venom too. We've got Make 'em Bleed here as well, which again allows us to apply bleed, which would be nice to get done onto Venom, I think. So that's one card, that's two cards, but we get one back, and then Strike could come in to help us out, and then we could pop the heal, I think, afterwards, or perhaps the Whip. We'll see what makes most sense. And there are, of course, environmental attacks as well. We have a Vault there, we have a Slide here, and we have a Throw over here, and some throws up over here as well, I imagine. No, Detonate. Okay, fair enough. This one's a throw, but again, the ranges we have to keep in mind as well, right? And this is another Vault attack, but of course, all that takes heroism. Let's go ahead and use the Quick Slash to kick things off. Gonna go ahead and hit Buddy over here, I think, because then we can get behind, and if we use the Whip, we can whip these guys into each other or something like that. Sure, let's go ahead and push on up to here. Good stuff, nice and easy. There's our card play refunded as well. And again, if we just take a look at the Whip attack, I just wonder if I hit you into you, it looks like it causes basically no damage. Is that worth it, or would I rather try and get bleed on Venom sooner? I think I would rather get bleed on Venom sooner, right? So let's go ahead and pop Make 'em Bleed, right? And that'll give us +2 heroism as well. Good stuff. And with that on hand, yes, good stuff. We've got Quick Strike and we've got Strike. Okay, let's go in with the Strike, right, just to get rid of Buddy, or do I want to move in and do a Vault or a Slide and finish him off with a Slide attack? Because again, that'll just use heroism. It won't actually use a card up, right? So, sure, here's what we're going to do. Blade, let's go ahead and move you up to here, right? And once we do that, we should be able to use this environmental attack to strike at Buddy over here, drop him off the edge of the roof. That'll only cost us heroism. It won't eat up a card play. In we go. Oh, that's not what I was expecting. Not at all. I thought he was going to slide on top of the thing, not slide the thing itself. Dear God. That was amazing. All right, fair enough. I'll take it. But yes, let's go ahead and strike. Chain both of them onto fallen Venom himself. Good stuff. Get the bleed on there too. And there's the Symbiote Skin. Melee attacks against fallen Venom can trigger his Join Us passive and activate Symbiote Skin. When it's active, fallen Venom will bind the next hero that melee attacks him. Alright, fair enough. So after triggering it, we should use ranged or area attacks to reset fallen Venom, which works out perfectly because our next move is, yes, to Quick Strike and apply some additional bleed with a ranged attack. So let's go ahead and pop that. And, you know, I realize now that we're going toe-to-toe with Venom, and this might not work out for us. This might have been a bit of a mistake. Let's go for it. I'll take it.
Looking good, feeling good.
There's that symbiote skin removed, but that's our entire turn done. Yes, a little nervous about this situation over here, but let's see what he gets up to, and let's see if any reinforcements come through too.
Monoforms are for the weak. Squirming only brings us closer.
Oh.
I've not been hit like that since...
Oh! And in come the reinforcements too. Damn it. Alright, okay. Not too many. Not too many. And there's that bleed effect hurting Venom a bit further too. Hero is bound and unable to act. Yes, we saw that go down, which means we have to use other hero abilities to damage the binding and actually free them. Bindings will be removed with any damage similar to minions. Alright, fair enough. So, how do we want to play this?
This house belongs to Mother now, as you belong to us. We shall start with your juicy entrails, then slowly savor your delicious brains.
All right.
The rest of your mother's children so chatty.
I'm thinking we go in with the double Winds of Watum to knock Venom back once and then twice to try and cause some massive damage and eliminate these minions at the same time. And if we knock him back twice, we might have him close enough to this detonation over here, and that might do a little bit of damage there. So yeah, I guess we're just going to be kind of stuck in the ground for the time being, because hopefully I'm going to finish Venom off, or at least get him closer to being finished off by using Stake as our last card. Though, I should say, these are both quick, so we'll actually get additional card plays back. Alright, so Winds of Watum, let's go ahead and hit you in this direction first. I might have to, you know what's a shame? I'm going to have to move Doctor Strange to get the angle of this cone in the right direction after this first use. But hey, it's fine. That's perfectly fine. Alright, good stuff. There's our KO and our additional card play. Excellent. Then we go ahead and do what? Do I want to make him bleed and then use Stake just to make sure this causes bleed as well? Probably, right? There's no reason not to. But yes, if we want to use Winds of Watum again more successfully, we're going to have to move Doctor Strange up to here. And that should be enough. That should be the right spot to get the job done, right? I think so. I think that's good. Go ahead and, come on, give me my cards. Winds of Watum. Hit you up. There we go. This should work out nicely. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. I love the slam together animation as well. That's very nice. And there's our card play refunded as well. Let's go in and pop that Make 'em Bleed. How do I actually... Is he close enough? I can't tell if he's close enough or not. It looks like it'll cause him damage. It absolutely does. So that'll cost, what, 1 heroism, I think? Yeah. 10 damage, 1 heroism. That sounds like a pretty good idea. Let's go ahead and pop that, please, and thank you. Good stuff. Excellent stuff. You know what? We're actually doing quite well. And yes, Make 'em Bleed. And then hit him, though this is not close enough. No, nothing else is close enough, I don't think. This is a vault action, so we can only target it in that direction, which is obviously not doing anything for us. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Alright, Make 'em Bleed.
Should get the blood pumping.
Oh, I could have double staked him instead. Oh, we do have 2 card plays. Yes, excellent. Let's go ahead with staking number 1. Yo! That was sick. That was sick. Hell yeah. And staking number 2. That'll cause a lot of damage. I mean, he's not going to get eliminated, but that is a fair bit of damage being done here. And that animation is pretty sick, too. All right, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. There's that symbiote skin, unfortunately. Interesting that it didn't trigger off the first melee attack, but you know what? That's fine by me. That's fine by me. Let's go ahead and end the turn there and see exactly how well this plays out and how this plays out again.
Peel back your flesh.
Doctor Strange is in a little bit of trouble. If he gets focused... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That was a fair bit of damage. It looked like it would cause a lot more damage, and yeah, he's just focusing down on him.
Banish you to the void.
And in comes some more reinforcements too, just a pair of them. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. And there's that bleed kicking in as well. Good stuff. What do we have here?
May not be ready for this thing yet. Might be smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
Yes. Surrender. Be eaten. Fill our belly with your tasty fear.
I shall fill your belly with my blade, demon.
Yeah, Hunter, be quiet. You got pinned, buddy. Stay still. Can't waste a card play on him. All right, what do we need to do here? Doctor Strange is actually bleeding, so it might be a good idea to waste a card play on freeing the Hunter up so that he can use his heal ability, right? But otherwise, we have Blessing of the Vishanti, again causing extra damage from Quick Strike, which is a quick attack, giving us a card play back, and Strike, which will allow us to chain 2. So if we get +6 damage, this becomes 12. This becomes 12. 24, that's 36. He has 28 health, so a bit of overkill, but then maybe we can you know, vault or something to get rid of these minions as well, who are both actually targeting blades, so I'm a little less concerned. All right, Blessing of the Vishanti it shall be. Let's go ahead and confirm that, get the extra damage output. Good stuff. There we go. Our 12s. Let's go ahead with the quick strike first. No, let's start with the strike because he does not have symbiote skin right now. So we'll just go with the strike. Chain 2 on the same target. Yes, please. Looks a little funky when you start from point blank range, I suppose. And I guess we pop him with the quick strike and get a card play back. Sure. This might actually just finish the combat scenario, actually, because he is the main objective, right? So let's let's get the job done.
Let's do this again soon.
No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Such easy prey.
Yes!
You know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Spider-Man!
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's sort of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
Where there's Venom, there's Spider-Man. That made me so happy. That was so dope. Again, I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man and Iron Man might be my two favorites, maybe. Either way, that was fun. We got some gloss bonus over here. Mission complete, finished in 6 turns. The faster you finish a mission, the more gloss you get. So you know, you're encouraged to use your cards as wisely as possible. You're encouraged to use the environment and your heroism as wisely as possible. But the villain encounter, which I assume is Venom himself, gave us a little modifier there too, and of course our difficulty. One thing I will mention is that it's a bit of a bummer that we're locked to normal difficulty until we actually play a fair bit of the game, and only then can we unlock the higher difficulties. I wanted to play this on the hardest possible option, but alas, not an option. Right off the bat, unfortunately. But nonetheless, very pleased with this, and I do believe we're able to customize our cover, if I'm not mistaken. Mission rewards is the gamma coil we talked about last time. I'm just gonna hit continue over here, and hopefully, or I guess not. Oops.
Congratulations.
New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look.
What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than
The Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less. We'll talk more later. get some rest.
Alright, so I should probably take that cue from the game. Resting actually helps, heal up your hurt heroes and things like that. It is important to literally rest. But let's first talk to Tony as per our objectives, and then maybe we do a little bit of exploring afterwards as well, because there is quite a bit that we have access to within the Abbey and without as well. I don't know how much of this we're going to spend exploring in the early days of this playthrough. Maybe as we go further along, or as, of course, objectives recall or require. Sorry, we'll go around. But y'all let me know what you would prefer. If you'd rather focus on combat, or you'd rather focus on a little bit of everything. Let me know. But of course, if we do go into the Abbey, we're able to do things like upgrades and all that good stuff, which of course is going to be crucial to our progression through all the combat and stuff as well. So I include that when I say combat. Exploration is really like roaming around, finding stuff for your inventory and all that good stuff. But if we zoom on into the Abbey, you'll see like there's the Forge that was discussed earlier. The War Room, of course, is where we actually kick missions off. There's a couple of spaces we can hang out with people, spots to like again make adjustments to our heroes. There's all kinds of good stuff that we can dive into, but for the time being, again, yes, let's go ahead and stick to our objectives and talk to Tony, who is inside, it seems. Fair enough, let's head on over. It was not a complete fiasco. We did pretty well, I would say. Come on. Hey, there he is. Tony! How's it going, buddy?
Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
Yo, Stark, tech me up, buddy, please. Get where, thanks, or think you could have done better. You see, anytime somebody talks down to me, I was thinking about this after recording last session, because I was kind of rude to Blade at first, then I was kind of polite to Doctor Strange immediately afterwards, or reassuring to him at least, and I realized it's like, yeah, anytime somebody talks down to me, I will talk right down to them as well, because again, look at that face. But apart from that, if somebody's being, actually trying to have a conversation with me, or seems actually in trouble or hurt or whatever, I will be the hero. I am a hero after all, but like Tony Stark, he's a bit of a douche. He's a hero, but he's a bit of he has a bit of an attitude. So you think you could have done better?
It is doubtful you could have done better. If you could, you would not have raised me from the dead.
Whoa, don't go all rabid zombie demon on me. It was just a little constructive criticism. You did a commendable job, considering you were, reborn yesterday. I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone.
Tony Stark does not like the dark magics.
So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
Ooh, what do we have here? There's nothing to be scared of. Thanks for the gift. Or quill? What quill? I'm gonna, sure. Yeah, quill? What quill?
But I do not have a quill.
That's not what I said.
Even better.
Relax, Tony. I simply jest. It is an ink derived of the spider lily flower. Red spider lily flowers.
Of course it was. Obviously.
With just a touch of amphibian blood for power.
Haha! Another zinger. And we'll just leave it at that. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
Man, our character is not a comedian, is he? That was the most stilted delivery that we could have ever seen. But let's go ahead and, yes, open this present first. Is it Stark Tech outfit? I'm quite curious. This is actually a pretty cozy room. It's got a little fireplace and everything. Oh, what is this? I don't, okay, yeah, I'd have to turn that around if I was going to sleep in this bed. But Tony's present. What are you?
Hi, I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
See, like, I like the writing. I know a lot of people aren't big fans of it, but I understand it's meant to be cheesy and hammy. I like it. Superlink is your connection to the rest of your team, a social network just for superheroes. Check Superlink frequently for updates from other heroes in the Abbey. All right. Robbie Reyes, a new post was added to the Superlink. What did he say? First post. Good for you, buddy. Oh, 8 comments. Oh, don't. What do you mean we've had Superlink for months now? We use it every day. I meant first post that the Hunter sees. My goodness, Robbie, you can't keep doing this when someone new joins Superlink. Yes, I can. He means he will throw your spark in the lagoon. Oh, my goodness. All right. I don't want to actually get lost in all these comments and stuff, but Ileana says, first we make Wanda leave. Now we leave her to die. Some heroes. I don't disagree with her. I assure you that is not the case, says Dr. Stephen. I'm surprised he didn't put Doctor in his profile. Dr. Stephen Strange. Stephen Strange. Anytime I see it spelled that way. Anyway, I'm not going to, like I said, get distracted by that. Let's take a look at this Marvel comic cover. Are we able to edit it now? No, I guess we're not. I can convert it to a painting and actually hang it up in the Abbey, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I could have sworn there's the option to actually edit these, but maybe that gets unlocked later, or maybe I missed a button in the previous screen or something. Either way, let's take a look at our messages over here. I have nothing because I have no friends. That's okay. Let's go ahead and close this and perhaps inspect our room. Sure, I can inspect the journal page, closet, and painting. All right, into the closet first.
There was never enough room for my armor in this thing.
Alright, so gloss earned for missions can be spent to unlock new cosmetic options for the Hunter and heroes, including outfits to wear around the Abbey. Now, I just want to mention really quickly, there is a microtransaction element to this game. I will not be engaging with it, or in it, whatever the right set of words is, but I will not be paying for anything beyond the game itself. Yes, I purchased the game with my own money because I was very excited for it, and I definitely wanted to play it and check it out, and so I purchased the game, but I will not be spending a penny on microtransaction stuff, and if any gets sent to me by the developers or the publishers or anything like that, I will not be using that either. I want to show what this game has as capabilities without any further investment beyond the $80 initial cost. I know it's a bit of a sticking point, but I do believe the microtransactions are purely cosmetic, and I guess in an RPG, cosmetics are kind of an important aspect, but I mean, you saw how shallow character creation was. Aesthetics isn't like, I don't know, it's a tough conversation. Truthfully, I don't know where I stand as far as RPGs making cosmetics into microtransactions. It's like, it's on that line for me, I guess. I really don't know where I stand, but in the interest of showcasing the game and the package that you pay for, if you were to buy it for that $80 price or whatever it is in your local currency, then for the interest of that, I am not going to be involving myself in any of the microtransaction stuff. I just want to talk about that because I did see some comments in the previous episode mention that aspect, and outside of currency, we earn in-game through our actions. You're not going to see any of that. My goodness, that is a look. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you're not going to see any of that happening on this channel. My lord. Sorry, that just I don't think that with the collar and with that haircut and with that beard, it is certainly a look. Not saying it's a good look or a bad look, but it certainly took me by surprise. I'm good. You know what? I kind of like my my armor. I'm gonna stick with walking around in this symbiote blood-covered armor for the time being, at least. We'll see if we unlock some cooler options down the line, and then we'll look at that afterwards. Can I leave, please? Can I leave? I can't leave. I need to buy something. All right, fine. You know what? All right, game. You're gonna make me get the tank top, aren't you? All right, fine. You know what? Have it your way. 50. Alright, fine. It's been added to my inventory. Good stuff. Yeah, I had to buy something for my... Oh my god, I can't believe I did. Why did I do that? I look like a... Oh my goodness. If I say what I... Oh boy. Get my channel demonetized. Alright, over to the painting over here. Let's go ahead and inspect this.
We were all so happy then.
Circa 1710, painted by Sally Owens, oil on canvas. Good stuff, good stuff. And what else? We're looking at the journal page, which I assume is over here. Yes, a faded journal page to be specific. From April 3rd, 1703. My goodness. Aunt Sarah wants me to practice my letters, and so here I am. But every time I dip this pen in ink, I just want more and more to go out beyond the yard into my secret spots. I left my dolls scattered about before the storm, and I'm afraid they're hurt. Do dolls hold grudges? Agatha says they don't, but I still feel sad for them. Listen, dolls definitely hold grudges. In the real world, too. Do not like creepy dolls.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
Oh, those were my dolls? Like actually my dolls? Oh, maybe I should, It's gonna be one of those collectible things, isn't it? Like, go collect all your dolls from your childhood. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and catch our Z's. Or our Zeds, I guess, and yeah, replenish health and stuff, and kick off a new day.
They're everywhere! We must go back! To where?
From the book? Then we advance.
No! Hold the line! I can stop her! Only I can stop her!
Child! Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something. This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could.
Man, having all these important conversations and moments dressed like this is certainly something. I'm going to keep it going for a little while, but if it becomes too much for me to handle, I might get a different change of clothes. But yes, we should check out the Forge, but I also want to check out my my Starlink. I want to see what all these... my Superlink, sorry, Starlink, my goodness. Ugh, can't believe I said that. But yes, Nico here saying, swooping in at the last second to save the day, leading away that carnivorous sludge monster to keep NYC safe. Just gotta say it, he's the hashtag astounding Spider-Man. I guess hyphens don't work with hashtags, right? So I couldn't really do that. He had too many words. What? Don't let those words or the red and blue pajamas fool you. Spider-Man is no joke. Well, thanks for remembering the hyphen. Most people forget it. Wow, looks like somebody made a friend. Blah, 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 blah. See, all Avengers, tolerate your spooky, strange teammate attitude I was looking for. Oh, hey, Carol Danvers is on here as well. Oh, what do you know? This really is. Everyone is on here. Oh, of course the Daily Bugle gets involved. Spider-Man and his amazing friends unleash monster upon city. Garish Bleecker Street Manor sealed off by authorities. When will the Spider Menace and his pet ink monster end their trail of destruction through Greenwich Village? And let's not forget about disgraced surgeon Stephen Strange. Is he in cahoots with the web-slinging wrongdoer? Did he hope to turn his row house into into no house? What? Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. I do love the Daily Bugle. Again, I love everything Spider-Man. All right, good stuff, good stuff. Any messages? No, still no friends. Fair enough. We do have to head on over to the Forge to take a look at what's going on in there. So why don't we step on out from our bedroom over here. Hello. And head on over to the Forge.
Well met.
Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The Forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the Venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on. Still think I could have used a cloak.
You can always use a cloak,
Stylish,
but
damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
yeah, it's pretty good. I like this look much better than the tank top I was sporting. But folks, with our brand new outfit on us, and with our first mission behind us, I'm going to go ahead and say that this is where we're going to call it a session. Again, going to try and keep these guys around an hour long a piece, so I don't want to go too overboard. Hopefully that sounds good to all of y'all as well. But let me know in the comments down below. Again, if you're enjoying the show, folks, if you would like to see it continue, please don't hesitate to let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. And as we move forward, the pace will obviously pick up. We'll be getting more missions done per session because things won't be as tutorialized, and I might even start editing out some of the, thought process and things like that. But as always, let me know what you guys think, because feedback is always read over here. I do read each and every comment, and I do take it all to heart and take it all into consideration. But with that said, folks, like I said, this is where we're calling it a session. So a very, very massive thanks to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis, and a big ol' thanks to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.